What's going on, guys? Welcome to Formula 7 Racing. We are here live for Le Mans Ultimate. Unfortunately, we are still getting there. We are still learning. We are still improving. We have 6 drivers on the grid, which isn't great, especially considering for the Assetto Corsa we had 27. So it is what it is. But as I said, we will continue to improve throughout the season. Le Mans is just the start of what we're going to be doing throughout the year. We've got Assetto Corsa on Fridays and Mondays, and then we've got Le Mans on Fridays and Mondays fortnightly. So obviously we're going to see improvements throughout the season, and the stream looks incredible as well. So it's just about taking it to that next step and continuing to evolve with that. So I will get some of the stream up. Yeah, hopefully, Dennis. I mean, Le Mans is really, really popular, so I'm surprised that we're not seeing more drivers on track. I'm actually really surprised we're not seeing more drivers on track. I know it's really popular, but it's just about spreading awareness, getting out there. We know that we're brand new. We are absolutely smashing Formula 1, but when it comes to Le Mans, it is all relatively new for us. So it is what it is. We can only do what we can do. So let's jump into the race. So we are on board. I think it is. There we go. Thomas Krasensky, who is currently 0.3 of a second behind Arthur Woods. Where is I think we are on board with Arthur Woods. Actually, we were. So this is Thomas Krasensky. Then we got Theo Thailand, who's changed to that sort of silvery Mercedes. He was using the Swedish livery previously, and he is nearly a second up. And I think he's coming down towards the line now. He is. Pole position is a 140.2. And here comes Theo Thailand to the line. He's going to smash out of the ballpark. He absolutely is. It's a 139.1 for Theo Thailand, but he is still 1.2 off pole position. We've got Dave Walker just going off the track there in that Porsche. 8.5 minutes of qualifying remaining. I'm hoping we've got all the drivers, Marcel. Then we've got Marcus Lillebeck, Michi Basov as well, who are all still in the pit lane. Arthur Woods, 1.6 up. He's currently set at 137.8, so a very quick lap for him. You know, it's all about getting the content, spreading awareness, getting the word out there and letting people know that we have moved into Le Mans. I am going to do a quick sound check though, so just bear with me. So, we are watching the drivers now just come round. Remember, Thomas Krasensky is currently on pole position at 137.4. Then you've got Arthur Woods at 137.7. Can he find any improvement in that BMW here in this Fuji circuit? You've got Theo Thailand, who is currently in P3. He's a 39.1, so he's going to have to find some big improvement. Then you've got Dave Walker, yet to set a lap time, but he is just coming around the final couple of corners in towards that tricky part of the circuit. Yeah, I don't have to got this up yet. So, as he comes around turn 14, and 15, and then down in towards the right hander at 16, and then he'll come out of here. It's a run up to the line. He's nearly a second up on his lap time. He's currently a 140.2. This is going to put him in the 138s potentially. Let's have a look as he continues to improve down to the line. And it is going to be a 138, so 138.9. That puts Dave Walker into P3. So a good lap from Dave Walker. I don't know what's going on there. It's behind it. 1 second. There's fireworks. I don't know why people setting fireworks. Jesus. So that is how it looks at the moment. Phil Tarland just on his way back out of the pit lane. We've got 5.5 minutes of this qualifying session remaining. Remember, if you do want to be a part of Le Mans Ultimate, you can come and join through SimGrid and Race. It is the next best thing, it really is. Just a shame because we know what it can do, we know what we can do, and we know the broadcast we can put on. So we're just going to get them, get the numbers up. That's all. So Marcel still in the pit lane. So is Marcus at the moment. Thomas Krowensky is on his way back out of the pit lane. Arthur Woods just coming around turn 7 and 8, down in towards 300R at turn 9. And then in towards the Dunlop corner at turn 12. And he has just slowed down there. He will go back into the pit lane. So is Dave Walker. Theo Tarland is spinning. He was a second down on his lap time. And the yellow flags are waving for Theo Tarland. You know, it's about how the drivers make this race. And as the season progresses, it will just get better and better. So, any of them, yeah, we've got an outlap for Arthur Woods on his way back out. These are going to be their final runs with 3.5 minutes of this qualifying session to go. Go out, Arthur, is that my best name? Ah, no way, Edward, that's good. Arthur Woods. Unfortunately, Edward, we've not got the numbers that we would have wanted here tonight. We've not built it up enough, to be honest with you. It's very new, it's very raw. We've gone from F1 into Le Mans and we've done it very quickly. Assetto Corsa absolutely blown up. We've got 27 drivers on the grid for the next round next week. Le Mans, we only had 6 signed up and I think only 4 of them on the track, so I'm a bit gutted, to be honest, especially for the stream and for the drivers that did turn up. But as we get further into this sort of sim racing journey, I expect the numbers to just, you know, light up. I really do. Problem is, we don't want to rush it. We see a lot of people rush it, and then the community isn't there. It's just numbers, and we still want to build that community. So we'll work with it. We'll work with what we've got. So Thomas Krasensky is on his way out of the pit lane. Arthur Woods in that BMW. Dave Walker just behind him in that Porsche. And then Theo Tarland, the Swedishman, in that Mercedes AMG. He was in that last week, remember, but with the Swedish flag on the car. Oh, nice, Bjorn. Well done, mate. Sorry guys, somebody's letting off loads of fireworks outside my house. I don't have a clue why. Who are driving? You know what, Bjorn? I'm a bit gutted, to be honest. There's 4 drivers on track, so it looks like we're not going to have a stream. I thought there was more. It looked like there was 7, and then 1 dropped out, and then 2 haven't turned up, and so yeah, it looks like we're probably just going to watch the start maybe, and then just let the drivers carry on. There's no point commentating on a 4-car race for 30 minutes. It's a real shame because Le Mans is so popular, but we just need to build it. So that's all. We can't be disheartened. We're going into something completely new. It is what it is. So Thomas Krowensky is currently on pole position. He's in the pit lane. He can do no more. Arthur Woods is in the pit lane. Theo Townland in the pits, and Dave Walker. So Thomas Krowensky will get pole position here in Fuji. You can see a 1:37.4. Arthur Woods 1/10 behind him. Then Theo Townland 1 second, and Dave Walker 1.4 seconds behind on the grid. Oh Jesus, that was me. I must have moved it when I was trying to shut the window because of the fireworks. So that is it. Qualifying is done. Should be a good race if there was more drivers. So I'm a bit gutted, but it is what it is. I will let the drivers race. The lobby's already open, so we'll just let them crack on and. Beautiful. Well, yes. Hopefully, we'll see a lot more drivers on the grid next week. So fingers crossed. We've got multi-class next week, and we've already got quite a few drivers signed up, and I'm expecting quite a few of the GT3 drivers from this server to sign up for the multi-classes one as well. So. We should get quite a few numbers in the multi-class. Race will start in 50 seconds, and we'll just have a look at the start, and then we'll go from there. So let's jump into it.
Formation lap has started.
Formation lap has started. Wait, it's already dark. Jeez, I didn't realise it was going to go dark that quickly. Here we go. We got all 4 drivers on the grid ready to go here in Fuji. I will let them finish the race, but we'll just commentate on the start, get a little bit of action, and then off we go. So it is Thomas Korensky who will lead to Arthur Woods, Theo Townland, Dave Walker, 2x2s as they head up towards the start line here in Series 1 for Formula 7 racing. We will wait for that green light, and we will go racing. You can see Arthur Woods getting ready to challenge for the lead.
Green flag.
And it's green flag, and away we go. That was a really good start, and that is Thomas Krensky back in the lead. Arthur Woods is coming up on him. You got Theo Talon with a good start. Wheel to wheel goes Thomas Krensky and Arthur Woods. It is the Porsche driver that will have the inside of the BMW down in towards turn 1. And this is Arthur Woods, and is now into the lead of the Grand Prix. The BMW driver with an awesome start here. Thomas Krensky into P2. Theo Talon will chase him down into the slipstream of that Porsche. Dave Walker just staying with him momentarily, but look at this, Thomas Krensky struggling off the start line, and now Theo Talon all over him, but look at Arthur Woods like a rocket ship off the line, and is leading by half a second already. So back on board with Theo Talon, let's see what he can do. Look at him, he's closing the gap down. It's Mercedes versus Porsche. And he is looking for a move up the inside. Oh, he chanced it. He definitely chanced it. So, through turn 13 up towards 14 and 15 at the left-handers. Arthur Woods leads by 1.2 seconds. Then you've got Thomas Krensky in P2, Theo Talon who made that mistake in P3, and you've got Dave Walker all over the back of him now. Is this the chance for the Porsche to take P3 away from Theo Talon as they come down at the pitch straight towards the first corner? They are just starting to escape each other. You can see the distance between the cars, and look at the brakes on them tyres just heating up. So into turn 2, down towards Coca-Cola at turn 3 we go, into the left-hander for Arthur Woods. Thomas Krensky just behind in P2. The number 71 car in second position. Theo Talon in at P3. The graphics are absolutely amazing on Le Mans. We really need to go after Le Mans here. It is awesome. The spectator mode is probably one of the best I've ever used. Way better than Formula 1, way better than the Assetto Corsa. It's amazing, the spectator mode. I can switch between drivers, I can flick between everything, the hood, and I don't even need to touch the game. So the gap 7 tenths for Theo Talon on the back of Thomas Krensky. It's third versus second. Oh, a little bit of a slide there. And Dave Walker is now only 3 tenths behind him. Is this his opportunity? He goes late on the brakes. He's going to get a better exit though. Out of turn 16 at Panasonic and down the start-finish line. He's into the slipstream. He'll get that extra bit of pace down towards the checkered flag. Still, he's staying with him. Only the gap is 7 tenths now. Thomas Krensky is 2.1 behind Arthur Woods. The sun is completely set. It is pitch black. My mistake that. I thought it was going to take a little bit longer, but it didn't. At this rate, it'll probably go light by the time we finish the race. So Arthur Woods leading by 2.6 seconds. And then Thomas Krensky in P2. And then you've got Theo Talon, only half a second behind him now. So he's starting to get his foot down again. You can see Dave Walker just in the background there in that Porsche. So the gaps are quite evenly spread out. Arthur Woods is flying away with this. 4.3 seconds in the clear. The BMW driver just coming out of Panasonic down towards the start-finish line. Thomas Kowalski, look at Theo Thailand. He's been overtaken by Dave Walker. Dave Walker in the Porsche is through. The Mercedes must have made a mistake again. So back comes the Swedishman. He's half a second behind as they head in towards the first corner. So this is going to be a good little exchange between the British and the Swedish driver. Has the Mercedes got more straight line speed? He is closing that gap down to 4 tenths, down to 3 tenths. Is he going to go later on the brakes? So Dave Walker into the podiums, but for how long? Theo Thailand will still fancy his chances. And around the 100R at turn 4 and 5. As we head in towards the hairpin at turn 6, here he comes around the outside. That is Theo Thailand trying to go the long way round. Is he going to make it stick as they head down in towards 300R? And he is back up the inside. They do touch a bit of contact. The Swedishman is through. Can Dave Walker come back in that Porsche as we head down in towards the Dunlop corner at turn 10? But it is the Mercedes in front. He is off the track. Can Dave capitalise? He can. What a great little exchange between the two drivers. So Dave Walker coming right back at him now. So Dave and Theo will still be going at it. But it is Dave Walker in P4, Theo Thailand. Dave is now a second behind. And is that Theo? Yeah, he's only 1.5 behind Thomas Korensky, but they're already nearly 9 seconds behind Arthur Woods. Arthur Woods is on a bit of a different level at the moment. I cannot wait for there to be a full grid on this game. I really can't. Especially when multi-class comes in, because the spectator mode for multi-class is brilliant. We had so many drivers signed up right at the start as well, but then we closed it down and remade it, and we should have never done that. So, Arthur Woods, you can see the cars in the distance over here. Dave Walker 9 tenths behind at Theo Thailand. Thailand 1.2 behind Thomas Krowensky. He is catching up through all of the corners. The Mercedes driver currently in P3. He's flashing him. Just letting him know he's there. Honestly, I don't know if it does any justice on stream. It looks incredible. It really does look incredible. Every time he goes down the straight, he just flashes him. Sorry guys, 1 second. I've been trying to set up stuff all day. That's me. That's me. This is supposed to go here. And then live chat down here. But it's all a little playing around with it a little bit, you know. But I do apologise, guys. I do apologise that there's only 4 drivers on the track. I am going to end the broadcast soon and just let the drivers finish off the race. No, actually, no, I'm not going to. The drivers are still battling. You've got Theo Townland 7 tenths behind Thomas Krowensky. So the gap is now 8 tenths between the Mercedes in P3 and the Porsche in P2. Now only 3 tenths, so Thomas Krowensky did make a slight mistake there, and now look at Theo Townland. He's coming very close to maybe making a move. Dave Walker's only 2 seconds behind these two. Here comes Theo Townland, look the inside. Under the night sky here in Fuji. Is it Fuji or Fiji? No, it's not Fiji, is it? Fuji. The gap, 4.5 tenths. The Mercedes driver still looking for a way through on the Porsche. I mean, Arthur Woods, 12 seconds clear. He is off into the distance. 1 tenth, then 3 tenths for Theo Townland. Dave Walker's doing a good job, you know, staying with these drivers. So down at the pit straight. I think the problem is Thomas Krowensky is so good through sector 3. Whereas in Theo Townland's is really strong through sector 1 and 2. But then through sector 3, Theo starts to lose time to Thomas and Dave starts to catch up. So it must just be a sector 3 thing. You can see the way he's trying to defend here. Oh, look at this, Theo Townland on the back of Thomas Krowensky, practically pushing him through as we go round turn 4 and 5 around 100R, down in towards the hairpin at turn 6. Is he going to go up the inside? He's not. Around 7 and 8, in towards 300R. He's flashing him, he's trying to put him off. Theo Townland trying to get in his head. It's not just about racing on track, it's about everything else you can do. And they are so close together. So down in towards turn 13 we go. It is Theo Townland in P3 chasing down the number 2 car of Thomas Krowensky, who is slightly ahead. Took a narrower line there, did to Theo. And once again he's going to look up the inside. And still great racing, great battle in between the pair of them. They come down the pit straight. towards the start-finish line. And Theo Townland starting to catch up, but it's just not enough. He's bridging the gap by like 100th of a second. As we head in towards the first corner at turn 1. And look at the line that Theo's taking in comparison to the line that Thomas Krowensky's taking, so that he can get a better exit and maybe attack and go for a move. Dave Walker still there in the Porsche, doing a good job. I mean, oh, he's round! He's round! And that is Thomas Krowensky who's spun it. Theo Townland nearly goes into him, and Dave Walker picking up the pieces. Thank you very much. I will take that. And the Englishman is up to P2. So that is how quickly it can change. Where is Thomas Krowensky now? 6 seconds behind in that Porsche. He has slight damage to the front as well. So Dave Walker does have Theo Townland behind him. Into the pit lane, Thomas Krowensky. Here we go, Theo once again. He's going to go up the inside of Coca-Cola at turn 3. Wheel to wheel go the Porsche and the Mercedes. Inches between the pair of them, around 100R at turn 4 and 5, but the Porsche driver does have the inside line and he's using it very well. Theo Townland has to settle back in for P3, but here he comes back up the inside. Dave leaves the space. Theo Townland backs out at the last minute, and that was good driving once again. Oh, he's gone deep up the inside, and Theo Townland is through. Dave Walker went a little bit wide there, and Theo Townland took the opportunity to take that position back off him. Staying where he is. There's literally Theo Townland is 17 seconds behind Arthur Woods. You've got Thomas Krowensky who's pitted, who's a lap down, and then you've got Dave Walker who's 1.1 seconds behind Theo Townland. So it seems that the race is all busted again. It's all settled. We've got 2 weeks to get this grid in order anyway, so don't worry, guys. For us as well. Oh, he's gone wide again there, Theo. It's very easy to make a mistake, isn't it? Look at Theo. Oh, wow. Oh, he spun him. They've collided. That is how easily it can change. Yellow flag is out. Dave Walker is through. Theo Townland is round. And Dave pretty much picks up a P2 at this stage. That is probably it. What's that safety car? There's a safety car button and everything. Can I bring out a live safety car? So Dave into the pit lane to get his pit stop complete. It's amazing if that is the case. So Arthur Wood's on his way out. That is Theo Townland that will take the lead for now, but he still does have to pit. So Arthurwood's back into the lead, no messing around, no playing here. He's not teasing, he is going for absolute dominance and asserting his position here in Le Mans. So it's well and truly spread out now. There's nothing more that the drivers can do at this point. That is it. So into the pit goes Theo Townland. Will Dave Walker get through then? He does, way in front. Way in front. Six minutes of the race to go. At least the guys have had the race that they wanted. Once again, I apologise. It's all just trial and error, testing, getting ready for the big races. And they will come. They will come. Arthur Woods has been pretty incredible in this race. He's been unstoppable. He's 36 seconds ahead of everybody else. Dave Walker is going to take a nice P2 as he's well ahead of Theo Townland. But that is it, guys. That is it. We've got 5 minutes to go. We've got 5 minutes to go. There's not much left in the race, to be quite honest with you. It is pretty much all done and dusted. So but the grid is going to improve, you know, every week. So every fortnight, should I say? So I've got the laptop as well on my knee, just clipping as we speak and stuff like that. So it's not very bright, is it? I need to put a light in here. Yeah, there's only a couple of minutes of the race left. But we've got a few different... I've been working hard at these intermission screens today. So, all new layouts, all new setups, all Google Drived it, you know, ready for anybody to stream, basically. So, it's all good. So if you do want to come and join Le Mans, make sure you come and check us out. I will put the link down below for the F7 community on SimGrid. Come and race. Be a part of Le Mans if you want to play it. It's only on PC. Remember that we do have Assetto Corsa on console as well, and we have F1 on PC console. Whatever you want to play it on a Sunday. Assetto Corsa and Le Mans fortnightly as well. Oh, the rain's come. The rain's come. Let's jump back into it. It's a bit late now, but the rain has come. I don't even know if you can see it. It's so dark. It's so dark. So, 2.5 minutes to go. Arthur Woods absolutely dominant in front. He couldn't have really asked for a better race, to be quite honest. If you want to see, by the way, that is what it looks like at the moment. Oh, you know what? It's not even going to show it. Wow. No way. That's so good. So a minute to go. Oh, he's gone off the track. He's not going to throw it away. He's 50 seconds clear. No, he's not going to throw it away at this point. He's so far clear. Is that him through the line? It is. And Arthur Woods will come through to win here in Fuji. What a race, what a result. Absolutely defiant and dominant from Arthur Woods. What a race. Phil Thailand, Dave Walker is going to come through in P2. It's some big points on the board for the Porsche driver, who's going to take P2, and Theo Thailand in P3. It's all points. When the championship heats up a bit, it's all going to be points on the board. Chucking it down now as well. And then it's Phil Thailand that will be the final driver to the line. And Thomas Krowensky as well, actually. See if the safety car bulb works now. I'm guessing you can't bring one out there. Here comes Theo. I love the way the numbers light up here. I think that's brilliant. Honestly, the spectator mode in Le Mans is the best I've ever used. There you have it. Let's bring up the standings. Arthur Woods leads. Dave Walker in P2, Phil Thailand in P3, and Thomas Krowensky in P4. So it's maximum points to Arthur Woods. Well done to you, sir. So Arthur Woods wins the first race here in Fuji. So a good race overall, and considering there was only 4 drivers on the grid, I think it went really well, and I think the drivers were brilliant. Once we up this grid and we start getting like 20 drivers on the grid, it is going to be so good, honestly. Like, when you've got 20 drivers on a GT3 race in Le Mans, and honestly, you should see the spectator menu that I've got. I can click from 1, 2, on board, the timings, I can bring out a safety car, I can give an in-game penalty. It's so good. So, the best spectator mode I've ever seen, so I cannot wait for that. So once we start getting some really good numbers on the grid, man, it's going to be incredible. The next Le Mans race is in 2 weeks. Assetto Corsa is in 1 week. We've got 27 drivers on the grid for Assetto Corsa, so make sure you jump in. There's only 30 seats. Dan Quinn, cannot wait for you to join the grid, mate. As soon as your PC comes, chuck me a message, get on the grid, because the grid is just going to get bigger and bigger, because it's new to us, it's new to me, it's new to the league. So, you know, it's all trial and error at the moment, mate. But we've got an amazing community, an amazing F1 league, and Assetto Corsa has blown up. So, yeah, I cannot wait to see what we do in the race, in the Le Mans series as well. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great week. I will see you on Sunday for F1 in Hungary, in Budapest, and then we've got a 1 week break. So be there on Monday, be there on Sunday. I will see you there for Tier 4 and Tier 1. Have a great weekend, everybody.